What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Myra.
And I am Meg. Welcome back to the show, y'all.
Yay, welcome back to another week. When is this dropping? Are we already in December when y'all hear this? Or
No,
just
this is
about?
dropping the day before Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
happy
perfect.
Thanksgiving. We're definitely going to delve into lots of holiday things,
Mhm.
including all the Black Friday sales that we are aware of later. And I'm excited to get into the week. How was your last couple
Yes.
weeks, Myra?
Pretty
And
good.
Patreon crew. We got the
Yeah,
Patreon
yeah,
crew in the
let us
building
know.
today.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. It's always a good time. I can't wait till we get into our breaks and talk some stuff. But,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I have to remember we're talking to the podcast listeners in the future. So I'm like, is it gonna
Mm-hmm.
be December when y'all hear this?
In the
But no,
future.
it will be the holiday. So hopefully we can be in y'all ear while y'all deal with family.
Yes.
Hopefully it's good for y'all.
So I was on the phone with my dad the other day, and he literally was like, "Meg, do not bring up politics at Thanksgiving." And I was
Not you
like,
had to get a
"Dad,
prep talk.
I got a pep talk. Yeah, I got a pep talk." And I was like, "Dad, why would you think I would do that?" And he was like, "Come on, Meg, I know you." Because he's usually my person who we be talking about stuff, and he be going off right along with me. But I was like, okay, Dad, I'm not going to bring up politics. Not to say I don't think we got any Trump supporters in our family, but I feel him because we don't want to start getting into because a conversation that's really been annoying me is the why behind how the election
Mm-hmm.
turned out, and I definitely don't want to go down that rabbit hole with any family members and stuff because then that could turn into an argument for real. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. My dad and my grandpa are also the people that I go off about politics with.
It's
Shout out to black
amazing.
dads.
No, literally, and you know what? And I felt sad for people like before the election when a lot of women were like they lost their a lot of people were like they lost their dad to MAGA
Hmm.
and stuff like that. And I was like, I hate that for y'all so bad. I just cannot relate because my daddy can't stand that man. Cannot stand
Same. Yeah,
that man.
that has to suck. I can't
It
imagine not having my
does.
dad or my grandpa in my life like to like go through these crazy times with.
I know my heart definitely goes out
Yeah.
to those people who have people in their life, in particular, just really anybody, men or women in their life who just don't get it. But yeah, I will definitely honor my father's wishes, and I will not be talking about politics at Thanksgiving. But I can definitely say, like, as low as we felt like on the last episode, I feel better. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I feel better. Like I feel like getting into the holiday spirit, decorating for Christmas and stuff has definitely lifted my spirits. And I'm just in my own little like Delulu land. Like I deleted threads off my phone because I just couldn't with the
It's still
constant
gone.
political. Yeah, it's still gone. It's been like what, a week and a half, I think, since I deleted threads.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna jump back on there at some point. But I was like, it was just too much. I was just fully inundated with every single update and every single drama that's happening. You know exactly what the media wanted, which is just all this crazy chaos starting already. And I was like, I'm just not going to participate in that right now. So
Yeah.
I have felt better because of that, I think.
I had to actively, move away from that. It still pops up a bit. I did like the black the 92% threads pop off
Mm-hmm.
afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been cool finding other black women who are into like gaming and stuff like that. But
Yes. Yes.
but yeah, you got to actively do it cuz threads it's nice when you're on the right side of the algorithm, but when you want
Mm-hmm.
to stop seeing the political stuff, it's just like threads like, nah, you
Thirst
gonna
like,
get
no,
this.
you gonna get this news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey said in the chat, yeah, I'm not getting on Blue Sky because I've heard too many people getting attacked on there in the comments. Um, See, and that's what I don't get because at first I saw a lot of people talking about, oh my gosh, Blue Sky is like a liberal haven. We can just go and escape MAGA and and of course, MAGA just follows them on there because they just have to
Hmm.
be miserable and make other people miserable. Like y'all have Twitter, have it, but no, they have to have people to harass. It's really sick.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really sick.
literally how they get off. That's why they are like, y'all won, and they still are
Yeah.
crashing out because people are like,
Okay.
fuck it, I don't want to, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going back and forth with you. And they are crashing out. So
Yes.
I'm not surprised by them following over. I did hear that
Mm-hmm.
they're upset that you can easily like block everything Trump MAGA like in one click. So they
Love
hot.
that. Yeah.
I love that too, but they are
Love
hot about
that.
that.
It's like, you know what? And most of the time, I don't think echo chambers are healthy. I do think it is good to be able to see multiple sides to an argument. But when it comes to like that, like if it's a nonsensical, non-logical argument, there is no point of engaging with it. There is no point of seeing it. It's not going to help you. People's outreach to them doesn't help the vast majority of them who just don't care about facts and truth. So it's no point of even engaging, which is why it's just so baffling to me that they're like following people to different platforms just to be miserable. Can y'all take a break? It's Thanksgiving week. I'm taking a break. Y'all take a break, okay? Please leave
No
people
breaks
alone.
for them. Zero breaks for them. But
Right.
yeah, I haven't really dug too deep into Blue Sky, so I don't know
Me either.
about the attacks. Or only thing I know is secondhand stuff I see on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, how have you been over the last couple weeks, Myra? Are you excited about Thanksgiving? Are you ready to get full speed into the holiday season and shopping? How we feeling?
I'm always ready to shop, but I just
Period.
remembered that it's holiday weekend or holiday week, and that I was supposed to like bring something. So I
Mm,
just got all the stuff for it today. Luckily,
nice.
I got out early enough before it got too crazy, but I'm hoping
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be back in a store until next week.
Now,
A
Myra, I'm
grocery
about to
store
say
specifically.
you already know it's gonna be somebody, auntie, grandma, somebody gonna be like, I need somebody to run to the store. Are you the person that they send to
I
run
am
to the
not that
store?
one.
Okay, good,
Mm-mm.
good. Same. Neither am I. Neither
Yeah.
am I.
They know. They know who to ask. I am not that. I am not the stop
Mm-mm.
at the stove. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I think
Usually
it's
it's
the right
the men.
or younger people for sure,
Mm-hmm.
the men or the younger people. Yeah, because I feel like I've aged out of being required to do that. I think it was one
Yeah.
Thanksgiving my cousin had to go to the store for her mom maybe 4 times. It was crazy. It was so crazy.
We
She was
got to
so
be a little bit
annoyed.
more organized. We know Thanksgiving is the fourth Thursday every freaking year of November. Every year, we got to be more organized.
I
We
know.
Kroger should not have to be open on Thanksgiving. They
Girl,
know
if
somebody
Kroger
gonna
was
forget something.
closed, oh my god, it would ruin so many people's
It would be a wrap.
holiday. It
Yeah,
would
it
be
would just be a
horrible.
wrap. And I think they only open like till 6 or something like that. So you better get it in early.
They do at least close early. Shout
Yeah.
out to the employees who have to work over Thanksgiving and Black
Yeah.
Friday. Y'all are God's strongest soldiers, truly, because it's really ghetto out here. It's very, very
Really, really
ghetto.
ghetto.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to eat. My favorite dish for Thanksgiving every year is dressing. I only ever eat it at Thanksgiving, and I just love it so much. So that's my highlight, and I'm excited to get
Do you
lots of
make it?
dressing. Oh no, that's why I only eat it once a year
Oh, well.
because I don't. But my aunt
Well,
makes fantastic dressing, so I just leave that to her. You know, one of these days she'll pass down her recipe to me, hopefully, and then I'll be able to. But for now, I just enjoy and I just indulge. So there's that.
yeah. I
Have
don't
you
know
still
what's
not
my
had it?
favorite
You
dish.
don't like dressing, or you've never
I
had it?
I've had it. I just don't like. I don't
You
like. It's the
should. Yeah,
texture for me. I'm a
I get
texture
it.
kind of person.
I understand. And it's not
It's
for
not
everybody.
the taste isn't bad. It's just the
Yeah,
texture. Yeah,
I feel
but
you.
I don't think I have like a favorite dish,
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving dish. I
Yeah.
like cranberry sauce. Not that
Homemade or
stuff.
out the
No,
can?
no.
Thank you.
Mm-mm.
I just had to make sure you was on the right side of history on
Yeah,
that
I
one.
need the little ridges from the can around it.
If it don't have the ridges,
I don't want it. I
why
don't
you
want
do
y'all
that?
little actual fruit pieces in there. Nah, gone somewhere with that.
No. And to be fair, I've never had any real good homemade cranberry sauce. I'm open to trying it, but I have to have my tried and true can. Like, if the can is not there at all, I'm gonna be upset. So I'm
Yeah.
open, but I have to have the canned is there as well. It just is what it
I don't
is.
think I'm open to it. Again, going back to texture.
What?
Those little fruit pieces in there just is a huge turn off for me.
Yeah, see, once you describe it like that, ooh, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Mickey said in the chat, we go to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. No hard work in the kitchen, no running to the store, no dishes, no endless amount of leftovers until I'm sick of them. You know what? That's very efficient of
I've been
y'all.
hearing that a lot.
I love
People
that.
going, I've seen people go to like ethnic restaurants, so they'll go like to the Chinese or
Yeah,
hibachi type thing, like something different because
yeah.
they, are kind of over it. But listen, the way my economy is set up in this household, I need them leftovers to get me through at least Saturday
No,
before I gotta go grocery shopping
literally
again.
get some of them leftovers.
Yeah.
That's what we eating. Exactly, exactly. Let's see. Possum said in the chat, I used to do that every year. Enjoy it. I used to love it until we started going to my in-laws. Period. I get you. I feel you.
Yes.
I feel you. Possum also said their family has both. Veronica said dressing is my fave. Canned for the win. Period.
Yes, we love a
Y'all get
can.
it. We get it. The girls will get it. Get it. Yeah, so I'm excited about Thanksgiving. Do we have anything we needed to let the Patreon or the people know before we take a quick break?
Patreon updates are up on Patreon. So if you want to hear, for whatever reason, didn't go to the podcast feed, but it is on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go check that out. I did post it on the Facebook group too, if y'all would rather read it there.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I think we talked about it earlier, but pre-recording. Check out the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Put us on the background if you're more of a audio person. That helps out a lot. Cool things are happening over there, so really looking forward to see how that's going to grow into the new year. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty much everything as far as announcements, so cover yourself accordingly.
I think so too. Yeah. And
Yeah.
our next two episodes that are going to end the year are going to be recapping all the crazy foolishness of this year. Outside of something like really crazy that we just have to talk about that's very current, it's going to be just us recapping this year, and these two episodes are about to be a doozy. Yeah, they about to be a doozy.
We
So
kept a list, so
I
ain't nothing been forgotten for sure. We kept a list.
we did. I'm so proud of myself for keeping up with this
Yeah,
damn
you
list.
kept up with it. Shout out to
Yes,
you, because
I'm
yeah,
so.
this would have been hard to do without
It's
the
so
list.
hard. It's so hard to do without it for sure. So definitely gonna do that again next year. But yeah, we'll have a lot to recap. To round out this year. I cannot believe we're basically at the end of 2024. It's wild.
Yeah, I know we were
Yeah,
talking to a friend talking about setting up December monthly, and that's just so insane to me. December 2024 is
I know.
here.
I know. And
Crazy.
for any of my Hobonichi Weeks peeps, you can start in your Hobonichi Weeks this year. I mean, right now, not this year, but right now,
Oh, it
because it
starts in
starts.
December.
No, it starts the last week of November. So I was
Mm.
already able to plan out this last week of November. So it doesn't have like the month; it just has the week. So go ahead and set up that Hobonichi Weeks. Go ahead and start planning. But yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, guys, on that note, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back. All right, y'all. So we are back and we cannot continue with this episode before we talk about one of our favorite sponsors, Plum Paper. They are sponsoring this episode. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be Planners Wine if we didn't tell y'all about all the amazing deals that they have going on in for their cyber sale this week.
Yes, I am excited. I mean, 30% off site wide. And since y'all listen to us and y'all adore us, we have something extra special for y'all. No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use our affiliate link to get an additional 10% off, so you can stack that. There are fully customized from cover to cover. Oh, I just got that holiday cover with the little
Mm-hmm.
oh, I wish I had it on my desk. I could have showed y'all on YouTube. But they have like different I don't know if they're gingerbread houses or just Christmassy theme houses.
Oh, that's
I think it's so
cute.
cute. And I
Mm-hmm.
made it into like this gratitude journal with some notes and to-dos. So it can be like my holiday, like kind of catch all, like where I'm like purchasing things and making sure I'm not
I
buying
love
too much of
that.
stuff. So yeah, that's the plan for that. But
I
it's
love
so
that.
cute. They do have a
Yeah.
lot of holiday themed stuff right now.
Yes, they do. And yeah, definitely my favorite thing about Plum Paper Planners is the level of customization. You can choose what holidays you want in there, when you want your start month, if you want it to be Monday or Sunday start. We know that it's very controversial,
Hmm.
but you can choose whichever one you want. And they have over 50 layouts that can be edited to fit your plan and style. I don't know if I knew it was that many. Dang. That's a lot of layouts.
It is a lot of layouts. So there's something for you. And
Literally.
even with like the customization of the holidays, like you could put in family birthdays, your birthday,
Yes.
like you can really
Mm-hmm.
get into the nitty gritty. I love that they also have like different holidays based off of different areas. So if you're like in
Mm-hmm.
Canada, you can do those. US. But if you outside of that, you can change it up or
Yeah,
celebrate
different
something different.
religious
Yeah.
holidays and all
Mm-hmm.
that. Like you could really customize to your heart is content. And like
Yeah.
Myra said, their cyber sale is 30% off site wide, and you get an extra 10% off if you use our affiliate link, which will be in our show notes. Or you can head over to our Instagram page and check out our link tree as well for that link. So that is for a full 40% off, which is their highest discount that they have ever offered. So now is the
Mm-hmm.
time. The sale will be going from November 27th until December 2nd. And yeah, there's no like, why y'all wasting time? It's almost 2025. Do you know you have 30 minutes? Get your planners.
Literally.
Get your
Literally.
planners. Okay.
Uh, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Me
But
too.
yeah, it's time to get it. But I do love you can start anytime. So if you don't want to wait
Mm-hmm.
till January, you can start it in December.
True.
And by the time you have it in hand, you can go ahead and jump right on into it. But
No waiting. Yep.
yeah, no waiting at all. But yeah, I'll definitely drop it in like a pinned comment over on YouTube as well. So it'll be easy for
Perfect.
y'all to just go ahead and click on that and get to shopping.
Yes, and we have a couple comments from our Patreon crew. Tisa said, I created a content planner with Plum Paper waiting for the sale. That's the thing. Go ahead and get your cart ready. Go ahead and get your cart
Oh,
ready.
I need the details on this content planner though.
I know. Go ahead and spill. Mickey said as well, I have it fully customizable and ready to go. And she also said, I'm going to try vertical setup with goal trackers to keep keep on track in 2025. Love that.
Yes.
Love it. I love
Love
that you
it.
can add in like coloring pages, content creating pages, financial tracker pages, like so much that you can add into your paper. And you can get a gold coil if you prefer, or you can get it you like they have like basically like a half liter basically. It's like already
Yeah.
like pre-punched. They have different sizes.
Hmm.
Or you can get it not punched at all if you got something that you want to do over at the house. To if
Yeah.
you got some special binding or something
Yeah.
you want to do, you can do all that. It's really, really cool how far you can go with customizations. And so nobody on the planet is going to have the planner that you have.
That's true. I didn't think about that because you can get
Yep.
it unpunched. Like you can put it in
Mm-hmm.
the rings.
Yeah.
Like if you have the punch at
Mm-hmm.
home, you can do that.
Yep.
But if you like disc, they do punch it disc. You don't get the disc with it.
Yep.
I think you have to buy those separately. But
Yes.
you
But
have
they
it's
do have this
options.
that you can buy. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
options. It's options.
Yes. And Mickey said, I should add in meal planning pages. I'm so bad at it. Do you know if the disc for Happy Planner fit Plum Paper? Mm,
They do.
yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. There you go.
Yeah. Depends on how
Yay.
thick you want it too though, but you may have to
Mm-hmm.
like get the expander ones, but yeah, they work fine.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all head over to Plum Paper during their cyber sale this week. Like I said, it's going to be going until December 2nd. Get 40% off with our link.
Mhm.
And you don't have no excuse for not having a planner for next year. Like, don't make me get mad. Like, get your planner. Myra, get your planner. Stop playing.
I have all the tools, and yes, we only have 30 minutes,
You
so
have
we
30
might as well
minutes.
save a little bit of coin while you can.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's get into what has been going on this week. Oh my gosh. Um, first thing I want to talk about is something that I saw maybe a week or two ago. It was this creator that I was not following prior to this, but she came across my feed. And so I did follow her following this because I just thought that this was one, a really cool thing, and two, a really good example of allyship that is not performative, and how content creators and influencers can be allies and uplifting of one another. So her name is Eleanor Wood, and she made a video because a brand, I believe it's like a UK based brand, I can't remember the brand's name, but I don't think it's an American brand, but they invited her on a brand trip where they had invited like 57 other creators from all over the world onto this brand trip. Come to find out, I'm not sure how she found out, but come to find out, there were no people of color or black people invited on this brand trip. There were 57 white creators invited on this brand trip. Okay. Eleanor is also a white creator, just to throw that out there. So truly, there were nobody else. It was just white creators. So when Eleanor found this out, she politely rescinded her own invitation. Was like, "Hey, I'm not going to go on this. This is the reason." She spelled it out to them, and she specifically asked the brand to invite a black or person of color creator in her spot. Um, the brand did not do that. They
Of
filled her
course
spot
not.
with like
Yeah.
another white person, whatever. Which is, very sad and really crappy on them. And I love that she was like she would never be working with them again. But I just feel like that's not something that's easy to do. I feel like it sounds easy, but like people, especially creators, like these brand trips and stuff definitely really help them a lot. It really helps their status and showing that they're working with brands and being able to do cool things and go in cool places. Like people want to do that. So but for her to have the integrity out of all 57 of them other creators to be like, look, like this isn't right and y'all should fill my spot with a person of color creator. And I feel strongly that even if she knew that they weren't gonna fill her spot with a black person of color creator, I think she still would have did it. Obviously, I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like she just has a lot of integrity in that way. But like that's how you stand up for people who don't have a seat at the table. And if you have a seat at the table, those are the type of things that you should do. Like it's not enough to just be performative and say different things on your platform. Like if your actions are not saying that you're an ally, then your words mean nothing. So I just wanted to shout her out, because I just thought that was really really cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's a next step because honestly, I don't expect people to kind of give up their spot,
Mm-hmm.
but like you said, those actions show that she's standing on business
No,
when she say
really,
that she is an ally. Like just being an ally does take work, and it means putting yourself in some uncomfortable situations to
yeah,
stand up for what's right too. So yeah, definitely shout out to her.
mm-hmm.
Um,
That's cool.
Dang. Yeah. If they were, I mean, I guess it would have been nice if they were like, okay, we'll find a black person, but obviously they didn't. But also I would have been feeling like a little weird, like, damn, I'm the second choice. I'm the fourth choice to be
I
here.
know. And be the
So
only
yeah, and
person
be the
there
only
too.
one.
Like it
Yeah.
definitely sucks, which lets us know like a brand that's going to not care about inviting black or people of color on the trip in the first place, they're not going to go out of their way to be like, oh, well, since she brought it to our attention, like they never cared. They never
Mm-mm.
cared in the first place. And nothing that she did was going to change that. But it's not about making them care. It's just about doing the right thing, even when
Right.
nobody is watching. So
Yeah,
yeah, I just
that's
thought that was
integrity.
it is. It definitely is. And I think it would help if, a lot more people who were in that privileged position, stuck their neck out. Maybe not necessarily in the same way, but in a way that is meaningful and shows that you are practicing what you preach,
Right.
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, actions speak louder than words, and being
Mhm.
an ally is something that you have to do 365.
Yes. And you know
It's
what?
just not when people are watching.
Exactly. And I think something that else that has been coming up is like we know that like in 2020 a lot of these brands made these like really like bold statements and talked about their strives toward more diversity and inclusion and things like that. And it really feels like a lot of them have backed off of that. lately. It's like they did it when it was like popular and cool and when a lot of
Mm-hmm.
other brands were doing it. But then when it started to die down and they weren't in the spotlight anymore, the heat wasn't really on them anymore to do that. It's like a lot of them have kind of dialed back and kind of went back to their old ways. And I think that that's very crappy,
Yeah.
to put
Yeah,
it
I mean, we
lightly. I
kind of
don't.
expected, we kind of
Yes.
expected that to
Mhm.
happen. So you were at the wave while it's going, but once it
Mhm.
stops to become beneficial, like a whole bunch of those DEI stuff that was happening around with these different companies, they're trying to
Yeah.
like pull back on all that. Like it's just we
Mhm.
knew, but it's still sucky to see like the outcome of people like acting like they're gonna do this and change this, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
no budget for DEI.
If I have to hear no budget one more time in my life, like take a shot every time a brand tells you they ain't got no budget. Okay.
No
It's
budget,
wild.
but can pour it into meta ads left and
Oh,
right.
oh my gosh, don't even get me
Mm, mm,
started.
mm,
But
mm.
yeah, shout out to her once again. Oh, something we were talking about a little bit before we started recording with the Patreon peeps is Blue Sky and the
Mm-hmm.
migration over there to Blue Sky. So we are on Blue Sky Planners and Wine and also our individual accounts. Neither is active at this point. I just don't have the
Yeah,
bandwidth.
that too. I don't even know where to start. I just logged in
Yeah.
here. I'm like, I don't even know what to.
I don't think I
We there
followed
though.
anybody
I
on Blue
don't.
Sky,
My one follow
anything.
is Blue Sky.
There we go.
I think
There
they
we
force you
go.
to do that.
They do. They do that. Yes. Because obviously there's been a mass exodus from Twitter. And so, people are just wanting to go to a place that is a little bit not so stupid. I don't really know how to describe it, but
Less musty.
less musty for sure. The air is very fresh over on Blue Sky, and it's very musty over there on Twitter. I think it's cool when new social media sites pop up. Kind of my unpopular opinion is that I think the world could probably use less social media, but I definitely don't
Hmm.
think that is going to happen anytime soon. But I've heard, and you can kind of reiterate too what you were saying before we started about like the greater moderation over there on Blue Sky and
Hmm.
how you really do have more control over the type of content that you're inundated with.
Yeah, and it's easy to kind of block, stuff that you don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of people are just going over and be like, oh, anything MAGA, block all
Mm-hmm.
that. All you gotta do is check a box. So, yeah, I think that's a lot especially if you are like a Twitter type of person, like that was your
Mm-hmm.
favorite social media net, your type of medium, I guess would be the
Yeah.
word. It makes it a lot easier to kind of maintain the space around there.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm
So,
curious, what is the difference? Is there a difference between like Blue Sky and Threads, or is it just I don't know? Well, because I
from
know
what
one
I can
thing
see,
is you can see like your timeline is in chronological order on Blue Sky is something that I've heard, and
oh
that's not the case
really?
with Threads.
Okay.
Because people
Yeah,
kept
you have
saying that
to.
it's like old school Twitter, which that was one of the best features of old school Twitter is the chronological order.
Oh, I hate that about threads.
It's a meta thing. They're just insistent on time not meaning anything. They
Yeah, I
just
don't
don't
get
want
it. Must
time to
make
mean
money
anything.
sense to them. I just don't
Yeah.
understand it. But I hate like
Uh-uh.
seeing a post and then like liking it and realizing that happened 3 days ago.
I mean, because that was like the whole like black Twitter thing back in the day when we used to watch like Scandal and stuff
Mm-hmm.
together. You can't do that if your timeline is not in sequential order. You can't. You're not going to see people's in the moment comments about something if that's the case. So it just like defeats the purpose. So if Blue Sky has that and is holding on to that, I'm definitely with it. I like that a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll take some time over this holiday break. I have
Mm-hmm.
Thursday and Friday off, so that's cool.
Yes.
Um Maybe that's a huge maybe because I might just be asleep or playing
Period.
playing
Valid.
Mario Party. But
Valid.
but I would really love to like take a peek at it and like come back to the show and kind of give my thoughts on it. But But yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a video type of social media person anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I was never really on Twitter to begin with. I mean, I was
Mm-hmm.
there, but
I
you
love
know.
Twitter back in the day. Like in its heyday, I loved Twitter. I was a Twitter girl for real.
Yeah.
And I kept up with it over the years, mainly because of Big Brother. That's how I would get all my like
Yeah,
updates
yeah.
about the live feeds and what was going on. But once Musty took it over, I was like, nah, I'm good. And that's when I got rid of my personal Twitter account and I just used our Players and Wine account to keep up with Big Brother and stuff. But then as of this year, I was like, nah, fam.
Not even Planners and Wine.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No, I need to just officially go ahead and delete our account. I just deleted the Twitter app off my phone, but I
Okay.
need to just go ahead and just call it a day. If y'all see Planners and Wine on Twitter, it's somebody impersonating us. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I think I officially left Twitter once. I think the album is Lemonade. What is the
Mm.
song that dropped that I was like, oh, this is the blackest song ever, and some
Formation.
Formation, yes. I don't know why
Mm-hmm.
that slipped my mind. But somebody was like, no, it's I'm black and I'm proud. And I was like, you know what? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life. So then that's when I just end up deleting my account.
See,
It was
Myra,
that simple.
you should have been more specific. You should have said this is the blackest song of this decade. Since that song is like mad old. Like, come on, they knew what you meant. They knew what you meant.
I just hate it was like clearly black women partying, like enjoying the song, enjoying this Beyonce moment, and here comes some musty person
Musty. Musty.
ruining the fun. I'm like, just like, I don't need
I
this.
know. I know. Let us know if y'all are over there on Blue Sky and what your experience is. I did see that the crazy haters already got a libs a Blue Sky account on Twitter, and I'm just like, why? Why y'all be so can y'all let people live?
Interesting. There's no like, is there a liberal side of that does this type of level of stuff? Like,
No,
is
because
there a repubs
we
of
have jobs in
YouTube?
business. We have jobs in business and lives.
It
So
just
I do not think
seems like such
if
a waste of time.
if there is an equivalent, it's definitely not at the same status or followership because we don't care. Like I don't have to be. I don't want to be inundated with a bunch of their content. I really don't, and that's
Mm-mm.
basically what it is. It's just a way for them to track us all down so they can harass us. We don't do all. It's like it's really wild.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
wild.
it's two totally different worlds. But that I mean, it's just interesting
Yeah.
that that is supposed to be the quote unquote liberal place, and the first thing I did is create something to basically harass the liberals with in their space. It's like
Who
coming in somebody's house and just shitting on everything that's in there.
who is the true snowflakes? Is my question. Okay, we can no
They
longer be
be
labeled the
pressed.
snowflake because they stay panini pressed. Panini pressed. Okay. Lordy,
But yeah,
lordy,
let us know.
lordy.
I did see on like another podcast I listened to, they have a way to where you can like create like they have a so for instance like Planners and Wine, like
Mm-hmm.
Blue Sky and people who like interact with that show can like follow each other and stuff on
Oh,
there.
that's cool.
So yeah, I'll have to look
Hmm.
more into it because I haven't played around with it, but I was just listening like, oh, I thought that was cool to kind of connect with
Yeah,
people who listen to the same shows and stuff.
that's very
So
cool. Yeah, we'll
interesting.
have to
Yeah.
maybe do some research into that. Okay. Myra added to the show notes the downfall of Young Money. Myra, would you like to
I would
explain?
like to start this. This will be my dissertation because, like, as a millennial hip hop person, to see
Yeah.
the big three of Young Money like have this massive downfall is so crazy. So I just decided to throw this on there since we talked about Kendrick doing the Super Bowl and how
Mm-hmm.
Panini Press Wayne
Mm-hmm.
was about
Mm-hmm.
it. um, Kendrick, blessed us with an album. I like to say he knew how hurt black people was from this election, so he gave us
Fair.
this gift.
Very fair.
And he did mention, I'm like, Kendrick, did you make this whole album in like a weekend, sir? Because he was talking about stuff that happened like yesterday. But he
Why
did mention
he live in the studio? That is so
literally,
funny.
literally
Wow.
live there. But because if you don't know, Kendrick is a huge Little Wayne fan. I mean, as we all are as millennials who grew up in that era and love hip hop. But in
Yeah.
the song, like the opening song, Kendrick has stated, um, it says, "I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down."
Mm.
That's quote.
A
Now,
cool
does that
quote.
sound like a jab?
That was and
No.
that was in
It sounds
reference
like,
to him getting the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne
yeah,
not
and
getting
Lil
this
Wayne,
upcoming Super
yeah,
Bowl.
crying about
Gotcha.
it. But to me, this sounds like, damn, somebody that I look up to, somebody that I like respect, like I just been working hard and I let him down by working hard. Like it gives
Yeah.
disappointment. It doesn't give
Yeah.
like
Hating
you
or
know,
mean or because
yeah, because
we've heard
clearly we know
Kendrick
Kendrick
be
can give
mean.
me. We know the difference.
Kendrick's so
So
mean for real, but he was not being mean in that moment. It's like
he was
It's like
not.
we can be very mean. So when we not being mean, we not being mean for real.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. It was
So
clear as day. I don't know if people are getting in his head and Lil Wayne's head about it, or like
that
he
does
talked
tend
to
to happen.
Nikki because she kind of wild too.
Very.
But Wayne took to Twitter and was like, "What did I do?" I said when he put that first, I'm like, "Bitch,
What you
why you playing in our face?
mean?
You spent a whole week going back and forth about not being picked for the Super Bowl.
He did. He
You got
did.
on stage talking about all I wanted was the Super Bowl so my mom could see it. What do you mean? What did you do? You did the most.
And
That's
you
what
know
you
what?
did.
I think that was another situation where people got in his head because he was not the
Mm-hmm.
first person to say something. It
No.
was several people, fans and celebrities alike, having all these statements about why it should have been Lil Wayne, and then he stepped into it. If he never would have
Mm-hmm.
stepped into it, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. If that's how he felt, he could have just let those people speak for him and let it
And moved
go.
on. Yeah.
But yeah, when he came out and was like, "Yeah, I can't believe this was taken away from me," that was incredibly whack of him to do that. And I don't blame Kendrick for being disappointed
Yeah.
because I thought that his response would have been, shout out to Kendrick, I'm happy for him, and left it there. So I was taken
Yeah.
aback when it was like a very whiny crybaby response to it.
Yeah, and this is so huge for just hip hop. Like Kendrick will be the first like rap artist to do this Super Bowl thing. And he also mentioned this in the song, like the only rapper that congratulated him was Nas. So all these
Mm,
people who is like, he thought he respected and, in community with,
mm-hmm,
said nothing or complained and was like it should have been Wayne, da da da. But Wayne
mm-hmm.
took that as disrespect, talking about don't wake the beast. And I'm like, Wayne, this ain't, you not in your prime.
Mm-mm.
Like let's
Mm-mm.
not tarnish the legacy. We love you. We love the music.
Yeah.
Well, I have some personal issues with you, but music
Yeah.
wise, we love you.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it at that. Let's not get into it
Yeah.
with Wayne. I mean, not Wayne. Kendrick right
And
now.
gets the because Dr. Dre did the Super Bowl, but it wasn't really just him, and I think more of him as like a
Yeah.
producer than a rapper. I guess
Right.
like Kendrick would be like the first like rapper to really
Mm-hmm.
do it solo, as far as we know. But it's not like he produced for a bunch of
Unless you count
people and
Beyonce
he
as a
bring in,
rapper.
which I do.
Yeah, I do. She is one
There
of
we
my
go.
favorite rappers. So
But yeah, exactly. So what was the rest of Lil Wayne's statement? Because we got to talk about the whole thing. Oh my
oh my
gosh.
goodness. I didn't screenshot it. I did screenshot Kendrick words. Let me pull that up
It
real
was
quick.
basically a threat,
Yeah,
to
like
put
don't
it
wake the
lightly.
beast.
Yeah, it was a threat and it was kind of extra. And it felt very, very
Somebody give
unnecessary.
the tweet.
I know, I'm looking for it too. Let me see. Tweet. See, not the one time we actually need Twitter for something.
It's not coming through. Like
Lordy.
somebody, where's y'all article? Oh, okay, here we go. This is what Wayne said. Man, what the fuck did I do? I just be chilling and they still come. Wayne, you 40. Why are you typing like this?
My,
They still come for my head.
oh my
Let's not
gosh.
take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants disruption. Not even me, but I shall destroy if this stirs on me, love. Imagine that in Lil Wayne voice.
Oh my
This was completely
gosh.
unnecessary,
That was
Wayne.
completely
Like, I don't even think he
unnecessary.
heard the song. I think he just, Nikki called them talking about Kendrick taking shots. That's my interpretation of Nicki. And I
Yeah.
don't think he even heard the song before he typed this out, because that, what I said makes zero sense. Kendrick sounds disappointed.
Right. Right.
It sounds disappointed. It ain't like, fuck the big three is big me. Like, it
I
wasn't nothing like
mean,
that.
I feel like if Lil Wayne is like looking for a way to like get in on the Kendrick and like Drake beef, this is
Let's
definitely
not.
the way to go. But
I
that,
mean, it is,
but
but please don't.
I don't know why. Because obviously, like Kendrick is not the person who takes threats lightly at all,
Mm.
and but hopefully, he might have enough respect for Lil Wayne that he'll be like, okay, he butt hurt. I'm gonna just let this ride. But I don't know the way Kendrick been the last couple months. I wouldn't be surprised if there
I
was some
feel
type of
like,
response.
yeah, Wayne would have to go a little bit harder, because
You
right
think
now I
so?
think, yeah, Kendrick would be just like, whatever.
That was
But
so
he
dumb.
respect Wayne. He didn't respect Drake. That's the difference too.
The world was better when we were hearing less from Lil Wayne, literally
That's
in all
true.
these situations. Like, I just don't understand why he like, and I don't feel like it was unfair of him to be disappointed about the Super Bowl thing, but I
Yeah,
think
I
the
think
way
that's
he went
fair.
about it is
Yeah.
weird, and like making it sound like it was offered to him and then taken away for Kendrick is so weird. Like it was never a guarantee. He never had it. There's no precedence
Mm-mm.
for if you're from a city and the Super Bowl is there, you have to be the performer. Like that's not a real thing. Even though it's happened before, it's not just a thing that always is going to happen.
Yeah.
So
The way if Taylor Swift was doing it, Beyonce was doing it, some other artist was doing it, we would not have this conversation at all.
no.
Nobody would say
Mm-mm.
Beyonce actually did it in New Orleans.
She did. And where was Lil Wayne? Did he
Where was
feel
Wayne?
cheated? Did he feel slighted? Like, what happened then, girl? And honestly, it would have made sense for him to do it then because he was more relevant then.
I would say.
So Mickey said it gives pick me, girl. Lil Wayne is acting like a pick me for sure. Like, and he mad he did not get picked. That's what it's giving.
Hey,
He
I
needs to
just
just let that
cannot
go.
imagine 10, 15 years ago in the heyday of Young Money thinking that Drake would be down, Wayne would be down, and Nicki would be down. They are all down. That is
Again,
crazy to me.
overexposure is a issue.
Yeah.
And pretty much any like because it's like any famous person who is out here too long and doing too much, something gonna happen. It's just people gonna get sick of you. The tide is gonna turn. You're gonna put yourself in a really stupid position, which happens a lot when the case of Nicki and Drake and now Lil Wayne. Like, yeah, and Mickey said in the comments, he's not the only one from New Orleans. He's not. There are tons of
That's true
artists
too. There
from New
are
Orleans.
tons of artists.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
know what? Like if they did say they did Super Bowl in Nashville, I can see them doing like country artists, but it's not they're not gonna be like, okay, which one of these people is actually born and raised in Nashville? We gotta pick them. First of all, none of these folks are born and raised in Nashville for the most part. So that's an
Yeah.
issue. But second of all, like, yeah, it's just not
It's
I
not
don't think
conclusive to
that's
do
not a
that.
thing. No.
Yeah, I
No,
think
no,
Jay Z,
no.
this was before all this went down, but Jay Z mentioned like it's hard to pick somebody from that city because, like, what if it's in Utah or whatever? I don't know if it's a football team there. I think that's basketball, but y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Arizona, whatever. Like, what big name artists would you put there? Like, it's
I
going to
know.
get dicey when you get into these, like, Cincinnati. Like,
I
if it's
mean,
here, like,
it,
who do
and
you
it's
pick?
dicey with the artists that you love too, because Rihanna isn't even from America. So would they have been like, "Oh, sorry, Rihanna, since we can't do Super Bowl in Barbados, you can't be the
You can't.
performer."
Yeah, it's just
That's so weird.
it's
It's such a
weird.
weird thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, people got to. I think Lil Wayne is clearly letting people really get in his ear and really
Mm-hmm.
hype him up over something that is nothing. But in other news,
Not don't
I'm
wake
very
the
excited.
beast.
Anyway, I'm very excited for Kendrick's performance even more now that he has a new
Mm-hmm.
album out. Very, very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, he even mentioned in this album that he gets up at 6 a.m. and runs 6 miles just to keep up with his breath. Like
Oh
this
wow.
this
He ready.
man,
He getting ready.
he's kind of crazy. I mean, we already knew that,
Yeah.
but
in a good way. It's like
Yeah.
he's like Beyonce crazy when it comes to like his art and his craft.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, I will give him that for
Yep,
sure. But
that's
excited
good.
for the Super Bowl. It'll be fun. Hopefully
Me
Wayne
too.
watches.
Me too. And speaking of the Super Bowl, my Super Bowl is about to be the Queen performing at this halftime show on Christmas Day. Thank you, Beyonce, for this Christmas gift to us. I
In
cannot
Houston.
wait. Wait a minute. Forget everything else
Wayne
we
said
just
y'all can
said.
do it for her,
No.
but not me.
It's like we're finally going to get some live performances of Cowboy Carter, and I don't know, y'all. I feel a tour announcement or something in the air. I don't know. Like I might have to pull back on the Christmas gifts because I need to stay ready. My bank account needs to stay ready because it's hard for me to believe this is going to be a one-off and this is going to be the only time we see her perform anything from Cowboy Carter live. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's something in the air. Something might be coming. Something might be coming. I'm
I just
excited.
need Netflix not to mess this up. Do not
Um,
love is blind this shit for me.
and you know what? I don't know for sure, but my husband said that this game should be on cable as well. I don't know like what station because I'm not
Mm,
trusting Netflix with the Queen. I'm just not
no.
going to do it. So if there's a cable station that is showing this performance, I'm going to be tuned in via that way rather than trusting Netflix because they done dropped the ball too many times with these live events. Don't play with the Beehive. Netflix, y'all are gonna regret it. Y'all are gonna regret
Yeah.
it.
I got a feeling like if it's only gonna be on Netflix or only showing on Netflix that Beyonce got that ish together.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
She the one
sure.
who knows about the different cameras. And when they
Mm-hmm.
tell her, like, no, that don't exist. Well, I looked this up.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta make it happen because this is
That
what I
part in the
need.
movie sent me. Her
She
being
said
like,
this
well, I looked
this
this
will
up.
happen. And Blue ain't going for that either.
No.
So y'all really don't want to piss off Blue. So yeah, Mickey said Meg is returning her Christmas gifts, include gift receipts she needs Beyonce. Period. Please. Cash, preferably. Okay? Because I
Oh.
will be there for the Cowboy Carter tour.
Because
There's
you
no
know
way
it's
on
only gonna
earth.
be a few days to a week if she announced something. Like we ain't gonna have no time. That's why you gotta have that Beyonce sinking
You
fund
got to
ready.
stay ready. And it might be one of the only good things that come out of 2025. So like
Mm-hmm.
let's just let's have it. Thank you so much,
Thank
Beyonce. That
you.
was such an exciting announcement.
I know.
I love
It's
her.
so it was so simple. Kind of like the
Mm-hmm.
Kendra Super Bowl announcement. So simple, but
So
so
simple.
impactful.
She just speaks for herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't even need to do too much. Plenty of
Mm-hmm.
Beehive were able to get tickets to that game because she dropped the announcement pretty late at night and a lot of people were asleep. So the
I
people in
love that for them.
Houston
Yeah.
or who are driving distance were able to cop those tickets immediately to go.
Yeah,
But
before
again,
they like hike the price up.
yeah, but I'm saving my money for the Cowboy Carter tour that I'm crossing my fingers is coming. So we gonna see.
That's so cool. Has anybody done this before? Like just for a
Like
regular game, like non
I think
Super Bowl
major
big game?
performers have did this before.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. But obviously, I think Beyonce is the biggest problem performer to do this. But
Mm-hmm.
I think games have had performers before, not at the Super Bowl. But
It's interesting what this precedent is
mm-hmm.
going to be. Like, are people going to like try to do this like halftime Christmas show, halftime Thanksgiving show kind of thing?
I know
That'd be interesting because she be changing the game for real.
she does. She always does.
So,
Yep. But yeah, Merry Christmas to us from Beyonce. We appreciate the gift in
mm-hmm.
advance. But yeah, let's take a quick break and then we're gonna come back with all the Black Friday deals that we know of. All right, y'all. So we are back and we have to go into some of the Black Friday sales that we may be partaking in this week. Mostly stuff in the planner community, but a lot of stuff that is like planner adjacent. and stuff that we'll definitely be looking into as well. Cloth and Paper, as of our recording of this, we don't know what their discount is, but they do have a Black Friday preview where they have tons of new stuff that is going to be available on their site as of Black Friday, including their new bags, which are very, very cute. Have you got a chance to look at those bags, Myra?
I have got a chance to look at them, and I think they're adorable. I obviously love the green one.
Mm-hmm.
I love this like approach that Coffin Paper are doing with tapping more into this lifestyle and kind of
Mm-hmm.
expanding beyond planners. Like it's a whole personality over there. I really love what they're doing.
I mean, literally, Cloth and Paper is just a one-stop shop at this point. You can go, you
Mm-hmm.
can get a bag, you can get an agenda, you can get all your inserts, dashboards, dividers, like accessories, pens, everything you need for a full setup. I love it. And yeah, those bags are beautiful. Obviously, my favorite is the black one because I'm just a black bag girly. No matter how much I try, I cannot
Mm-hmm.
escape black bags. I just love them so much. But yeah, hopefully, I feel like by the time y'all are hearing this, I'm sure whatever their deal is available by now. So just head on over to their site so y'all can check out what Cloth and Paper has to offer for this week. I definitely wanted to
Yes.
mention Plum Paper again. Their sale is going from November 27th until December the 2nd. Their cyber sale. This is the biggest discount of the year. 30% off plus a gift will purchase over $50 plus an additional 10% off for a total of 40% off if you use the affiliate link in our show notes or in our
Mm-hmm.
link tree. Fantastic deal. Like, no excuse not to go ahead and get your 2025 planner, customize it till you go crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect time and to
Mm-hmm.
if you've been sitting around trying to wait and try it out, I think this is a good way to kind of see what Plum Paper is all about. That is a fantastic deal.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also, I have to shout out Veronica and Jeanette in the comments because they said they are black bag girlies as well. It's
It's
just,
such
black
a
bag is just so
staple.
classic. It's just
Yeah.
so classic. Okay, Noteseek has their sale going on as well. You get 30% off of orders over $150 and 40% off orders over $450. Obviously, Noteek has a ton to offer. Agendas, inserts, they have bags as
Luggage.
well, like
Yeah.
luggage. Yes, the list goes on and on. And I absolutely love Noteek. The quality is just unmatched. Like, I have some of my agendas from there that I've had for years and they have held up very, very
Yes.
well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I might even pull back out that blue. I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
always feel the need to go back to that like I don't sky blue. I don't even know what color it
Yeah.
is during the
Mm-hmm.
winter time. Like it
Is
just
that I think
reminds
it's
me of
called
winter.
Bliss or something.
Bliss. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's so
yes.
pretty.
Yeah, it's
So
perfect for
so
winter.
pretty. It is. It really is. EC has their 30% off through Cyber Monday. They also have 2025 start planners as well. They have lots
Hmm.
of different sizes, options, layouts. My favorite thing about EC Planner is the covers. They are so cute. They have so many and you can customize them. I love putting my name on literally everything I own. So there you go.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
EC got me in the chokehold with putting names on my covers.
No,
Sometimes I'll be
literally.
like, "Do I want it sooner? I won't. If I don't put my name on it, I'll get it a little bit sooner." And then I'm
A
like,
little bit
"Nah, I'll
sooner.
wait.
I
I'll
wait.
wait."
It's worth it. It's
So-
worth it. Exactly. And actually, I don't know how new this is, but I just noticed on back to Cloth and Paper for a second. They
Mhm.
have it so if you buy one of their I know for sure their leather covers, but it might be with their vegan leather covers as well, where you can have your initials or whatever you want like embossed inside
Oh,
of the
cool.
cover. Love that. It costs I think
That's
it
really
costs maybe like
cool.
an extra like $20 or something like that. But I love that. I was like, ooh, do I need a new cover from Cloth Paper since I can do that? Because I just love that so much.
It
But
just
yeah,
gives that extra touch, makes it more
it does.
personable.
It does. And I mean, obviously, Plum Paper does that as well, where you can get
Mhm.
your name, initials, whatever you want on the cover too. Y'all, that's why I can never really resell none of the stuff I buy planner wise because it got my
Yeah, I'm
name
just
on it.
stuck with it.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
stuck with
mine.
it. Yeah.
Unless your name is Megan P, you're not gonna have no use for this. I'm so sorry. Get
Yeah.
your own
I mean, the
stuff.
good thing if we do initials, we could trade off. Since we have the
That
same initial.
we do have the same initials, so we can. That's true. We need to start just getting our initials on everything. I love that. The sticker party, also shout out to Erica. She is doing 30% off as well. The sticker party has so many cute stickers, kids. I ended up getting their book advent this year. It literally just came in the mail yesterday. So I'm so excited to dig into that next month. I don't know if I'm just open it all in one day or if I'm gonna open it once a day. Who knows? But yeah,
Did you
sticker
get the
party has fun stuff.
Swiftness?
No, I did not get to. I
Okay.
almost did because she showed a preview of a sticker that has like whoever ordered the box, and it has like that person's version, like Taylor's version. So mine will be like Megan's version. She almost got me with that. She almost
That's
got me with that,
cute.
but I resisted. I was like, I got the book one. Let me just chill. So, but yeah, I love her advents. So yeah, she has a lot over there. Let's see. See Amy Draw, shout out to her. She is having 20% off until December 2nd. She has a ton of cute stickers. She has kits, she has vinyl stickers, actual vinyl stickers, because some people like to say their stickers are vinyl and they're not. Hers are actually vinyl.
The shade, oh my god.
The
But that's
shade.
fast.
Nobody that I mentioned, okay? But I'm
No,
just
nobody
throwing
you
it out there.
mentioned. Vinyl is the material, not just because it's a bigger paper sticker. Like, come on now.
Just because
Come
it's cut out,
on.
don't make it vinyl. Okay, it can be
Don't.
cardstock, and that's the thing. Cause some of her stickers, she has the option where you can get cardstock, which is not waterproof, or you
Right.
can get vinyl, which is waterproof. So let's be clear.
I'm still hot about that.
It's not an opinion whether or not it's a vinyl. It's a fact.
It's
If it
a
is or it
fact. It
isn't.
just is what it is.
It is what it is. Also Virgo and Paper, she also is having 30% off, which is a really good sale for her stuff as well. She has like Hobonichi cousin kits, Hobonichi weeks kits, lots of cute hand drawn stickers. And her name is Ashton, like Myra's son. So I just love that about her as well. So
Oh, yeah,
cute.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I love her. Also, Coffee Monsters Co. is doing 18% off with their code. I don't know what their code is, but it's somewhere on their website, and you can probably go to her Instagram
Get
and
it
find
there,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and she also is doing tiered freebies. So if you
Mm-hmm.
spend a certain amount, you get a certain freebie. If you spend more, you get more freebies like that. And she will also have her holiday stickers coming out, which has all the holidays for the year. I really love her, and those stickers in particularly. I'm not gonna be surprised if I end up making a Coffee Monsters Co. order just for those stickers. I really hate to just buy like two things, but we gonna see. That's really all I
Well,
need.
just get exactly what you need. That's
I know.
Coffee Monsters Co. is also the reason why I want a weeks to set up, because I think their stuff is just so cute in the weeks.
Cute.
It's so cute.
Yes, and Helen uses Hobonichi. She uses the Hobonichi cousin, and she's used the weeks before as well. So if you follow her on like TikTok or YouTube, you can see her videos setting those things up and stuff. And she's smart because she already know the people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, where you get those stickers?" And she can be like, "Oh my god, I made them. Here's my website."
Period.
Love that. Love that for
Although
her.
you should already know where have you been, but yeah,
Literally.
I love that.
Literally.
I love that she literally is showing and telling you how you can use her stuff.
Yeah, there you go. No excuses. You already know how to use it. Exactly, because she told you. Okay, also Happy Planner is doing 30% off on for Black Friday. Y'all, Happy Planner got a deal every day this week.
Every
I couldn't
day.
keep up. I was just like, look, what is the Black Friday deal? And that's what I'm including. So
Yeah.
if you look today, it's slightly different. If you look Saturday or Monday or whatever, it might be slightly different. But as of Black Friday, that is their deal for today. So
Site wide, yeah.
site
Yeah, I think
wide.
that 30% goes throughout the weekend, but child,
I
for
can keep
sure
up.
Black Friday,
For
30% off.
sure, Black Friday. And if you're one
It's
of
a
our
lot to
Patreon
keep up with.
crew and you're hearing this earlier, I think at one point during this week they'll have like a 35% off for like planners, and particularly I think they got some type of free shipping deal as well in case you are making multiple orders, which because of one day is this deal or one day is that deal, you might end up making multiple orders. So they do have some type of free shipping deal as well. I don't know the details of it, but yeah.
Yeah, the shipping within the US. The
Yes, that's
continental US.
very important to add that. So y'all won't be mad at us if you're over there in France or something, and you're like, I thought you said free shipping. And we're like, oh, in the US.
Yeah.
Continental
They
US, not
made that abundantly
Hawaii,
clear on the
not
website too, though.
Alaska either. Sorry, Hawaii and Alaska, exactly. So yeah. Um Outside of Planner World, Amazon has a ton of deals on a ton of different planner adjacent things. So definitely go over there and check it out. But on Kindles in particularly, y'all know we're Kindle girls over here. You can get a really good deal on the new Kindle, the small one. It's like $25 off. On the Paperwhite 16 gigs, it's $30 off. On the 32 gig Paperwhite, it's $50 off. On the kids Kindle is a pretty good discount. What is this? $35? I'm trying to do math in my head. $35 off. And on the Color Soft, there is no discount. If you really want that one, you gonna have to shovel out $300. Because as of today, there is no deal on that.
There is no deal. There is no deal, but there for sure will be some refurbished the way the girls are sending it back. So maybe you get a little bit cheaper than the 300
Very
if
true.
you're willing to
And
do that.
I believe Amazon has some type of buyback thing. So if you have a older Kindle and you want to just trade it in, you are able to get some money off. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you can do it along with the sale, but who knows? Only Amazon really knows. And depending on how old your Kindle is, you'll get more or less. I saw on TikTok somebody was like they was only trying to get them $5 for their Kindle from like a decade ago, and I'm like, sounds about right. If it's 10 years
Yeah,
old.
they gave me. Well, I have a refurbished one. They were only willing
Yeah.
to give me 20. I'm like, I could keep it for 20 fucking
20.
dollars. Yeah,
Oh yeah, some of it is not worth it. But if you have a
yeah,
newer one, if you just bought it within like the last year or something, you might be able to get a pretty good discount on it. Maybe at least
yeah,
$50 or something, I would think. Maybe not that
yeah.
much, but who knows?
I mean, it's Amazon, so you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's worth checking at least.
It
You don't have to
is.
go through it with it to know how much you're gonna get. So check it.
Exactly. And Michael's and Joann's, they have a lot of product specific
Mm-hmm.
discounts. So definitely check them out because they just did not have just one overall store discount for everything. We've been talking about coloring and stuff kind of offline. So if you like those like alcohol markers, you can look over there. I believe Michael's probably has those alcohol markers.
Yeah, Michael
Um,
sell the Ohuhu markers now. So that's
Maybe
where
those
I
are on
was able to
discount.
get one. I didn't see them. That's what I was looking up when I had that dramatic
Oh.
pause. I didn't see them on there, but those are really great. But maybe it falls into one of those like art supplies, buy two get one kind of thing. I know I synced that for art supplies
Mm-hmm.
at Michael's, but yeah, definitely. I love specifically Joann's. They usually mail me like a mailer and it shows like all the
Yes.
little things. So definitely be on the lookout for that because I'm sure I should be getting it sometime early this week. So maybe y'all already
Yes.
got in the mail if y'all get stuff from them.
There we
But
go.
yeah, it's worth checking out. I love Black Friday when it is actually on Black Friday.
Can we talk about it? Because I'm not team
Because
early Black
typically we actually
Friday.
get paid that Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so my check is ready. But y'all
I
keep
know.
moving it up and up and up, and I did not budget for that.
And here's my thing. If you want to do multiple deals, I'm okay with that. So, like Plum Paper, for example, they
Mm-hmm.
had a pre Black Friday sale 2 weeks ago, but they are also having a Black Friday sale. I'm cool with that. What I have an issue with is companies that do not participate in Black Friday directly anymore, and they have their Black Friday sale multiple weeks ahead of time. I just want to shop at once. Like, and it's not, first of all, it's not Black Friday if you do that. And
Right.
second of all, it just kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it for me because it's just like I'm in a shopping frenzy. I want to buy all the things at once. And I'm sure like they have some type of method to their madness, and they're probably like, well, if we can catch people before they shopping all these other deals,
Mm-hmm.
then they'll spend more with us. That's probably what it has to do with. I'm just not one of those people. Like I'm gonna wait until Black Friday because it just gives me a rush. I love it.
Also, I think we're so accustomed, at least here in the States, we're so accustomed for the best deals to be on Black Friday. So that
Mm-hmm.
logic don't really add up because it's like, well, I know I'm probably going to get a better deal if I wait a
Mm-hmm.
week or whatever. But Yeah, I don't know why people keep pushing it up and up and up.
I
Like,
know.
I think we lost the plot.
Can we make Black Friday great again? That's what I would like to do. Okay.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God,
saying, Black
please.
Friday
Yeah.
back in the day, it
It
was
was a
epic.
whole event. Like, you would
It was
plan
so
your
epic.
Thanksgiving around it. And I think
Mm-hmm.
we kind of lost the plot with that too because it kept getting pushed up and up. Like, stores was open like
That's
3
when
p.m.
it
on
started.
Thanksgiving.
And then they
Yeah.
started opening on like 12 a.m. Like they
Mm-hmm.
just kept pushing it back. And then it was messed up because then employees wouldn't get to have Thanksgiving with their families and
Right.
stuff. It was just really wacky. That's when they started doing that.
Yeah, pushing it more like online type of deals. Then we got the
Mm-hmm.
Cyber Monday kind of thing to come up, which I appreciate them being like, hey, because I don't even think Target opens on Thursday anymore.
Good.
Because they were like,
Good.
I appreciate them
Yeah.
letting people have time with their families, but in that now we have this whole frenzy of basically the whole month of November is Black Friday now.
Stop it.
Speaking
If
of
you
Target, I think they got some deals on some clothes if y'all need some for y'all kids and toys 30% off.
Yes, there we go.
So
See, that's the thing that we need. Nori said in the chat, you can stack the trade-in deal with the sale. I may or may not have checked. Thank you so much.
thank you.
She said
Good
it offered.
information we need to know.
Yes, exactly. She said it offered me 20% off plus a $30 gift card, which brought the paper white signature down to $100. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. And the way I'm set up with Amazon, that $30 gift card will be used
Absolutely.
expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
It will be
Yes.
used.
It sure will. So yeah, I think for me, let me think. I'm trying to think about where I'm going to be shopping this week. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure I'm gonna make a cloth and paper order, even though I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to buy yet. I think I'm gonna make a Coffee Monsters Co. order. I don't know about list. I think maybe a Virgo and paper order as well. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna be shopping from this week. What about you?
I think coffin paper for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I may pick up some things at Michael's because I'm in my coloring era.
Period.
Um, if Color Soft was on sale, would have been Amazon, but I guess not.
Right.
What else? I think I'm really hoping to see some deals on some cozy games. There's a few games I want to actually have a physical copy of,
Okay.
but I play a lot of Nintendo games, and Nintendo is notorious for not putting their games on sale, so
Mm.
we'll see. But I think that's pretty much it. Oh, does like Jet Pens do Black Friday? Do we know?
I I don't know. That's a good question. I want to say no, but I'm not a hundred
Okay,
percent sure.
because I would.
Definitely check.
Yeah, I don't see anything on their website, but it could just not be there. But I would love to get a week's or
Mm-hmm.
something, maybe.
I mean, come on, Jet Pens. Like, if y'all really just don't participate in Black they're like, no sale for you. We don't do sales, period, ever. So sorry. Definitely check out if anybody is interested in playing The Sims or you need any expansion packs. Check out EA this
Oh
week.
yes, you're
They are pretty
right.
good for having really, really
Yes.
good sales around this time of year. I don't know the details. I don't know for sure, but most of the time when I have gotten my expansion packs, it's been around the holidays because they really be giving them away. Like it's like the
Yeah,
best
because
sales of
high
the year.
key, I feel like one year the base game was like free, and the
Mm-hmm.
expansion packs, like you could get like four of them for like
Yep.
$20 or something. Like it'd be dirt cheap, y'all. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That is something that I need to keep on the
Yep.
radar. I also bought. Have you ever played My Sims?
I haven't played my Sims. I saw that was on the Switch. Have you played it on the Switch
Yeah,
yet?
I
How is
bought
it?
it, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I can't help you. I can't help
Oh, so I'm
you.
like trying to look up YouTube videos because it's like it's a
Mm-hmm.
huge learning curve for me because they're saying it used to be on the DS, Nintendo DS, and it's pretty much the same, but I've never played it before, so I
Mm-mm.
need to look into it.
Yeah, I think I played The Sims before on Xbox or PlayStation has their
Hmm.
version of The Sims at some point, and I think that's the only
Okay.
time I tried to play it not on the computer, and I didn't like it because I don't want my game to have like a purpose. I just want to just play.
Open ended,
And I
yeah.
feel like theirs was not open ended. It was like a mission or some shit like that. And that's just
Yeah, I
not
think that's
for
how my
me.
Sims is. So you probably won't like that. There is like you kind of have to build up this little town or whatever. From my understanding, I
Oh,
haven't gotten
that's
too far on
cute.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's an
Um,
option
there
in
we
the cozy
go.
game.
There we go. Nori said in the chat, Simplified Planner is doing a good sale. They are on my support list because the owner was clear on her election stance and tried to bring the girls along by writing a Substack about her choice. I love that. We love companies that are
I might
very
check out the
clear
Substack
about their stance. And yeah, I have tried a Simplified Planner a couple years ago. I definitely like their planners. Their paper is really good.
What's the owner's name?
Emily Lay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking about
Now,
when
I don't
she
know if
said
Lay
her
is her
stance.
last name or if it's just like a name, but I know
Yeah.
her first name is Emily.
Yeah.
I don't know that lady.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we had. I was thinking of the right person, but yeah, shout out to
Mm-hmm.
her.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what deals y'all are going to be shopping this week, if any. I am so excited about December because, like I said, we will be doing our recap of 2024 episodes, as well as in the Patreon talking about our planner setups and our, what is it called? Like your planner, like like your planner
Lineup.
lineup. I don't know why
Yeah.
that name just literally left my brain.
I think
Yes.
we're so far removed. We're like, what do you guys call that again? But yeah,
Literally.
we'll talk about the lineup. I will make
Mm-hmm.
a note to actually get my stuff in order. I think I have an idea what I want to do, but
Okay.
it's just kind of chaos right now.
It's
Yeah.
chaos. It is chaos. But yeah. And it is almost time for us to start all the advents
Mm-hmm.
that we got. So that is really exciting as well. I just love December. I hope it goes by not so fast. It needs to slow down. Like November flew
It did.
by. It
I'm
flew
not
by.
ready
And
for the elf.
I know. I think my November flew by because I was in a depression for at least
Well,
half of it.
yeah,
But
that's true. It didn't. November did
hopefully,
not start off right for us. Clearly,
mm-mm.
yeah,
December is definitely looking up already. So yeah, I'm
yeah.
excited. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything special with the elf this year. I'm not gonna do a bunch. It's
Aw.
definitely not gonna be every day. I never had the willpower for that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
every day
haven't
is
gotten the
tough.
kit this year. The kit did help last year, but I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
did
think I
have
want to
that.
buy it. But I still have some of the things, but I
Mm-hmm.
just need to organize so I can actually move it. Sometimes Craig was in the tree for like 3 days. It's
And that's all
fine.
right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I told Ashton he was just taking a nap. He's just having a rough day.
That's very fair. That's very fair. I mean, and we have had Sam has just been hanging out with us on our mental for the past 3 weeks because my husband let my
Oh,
daughter
y'all just
see
let him
him.
hang?
Yes, we just let him hang. He let her see him on accident when we were unpacking our Christmas stuff. And I was like, yeah, he just came early so he could hang out with us because he just loved it here last year. She was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that makes sense. We is
There we
lit over
go.
here.
There we go. It's lit over here.
That makes
So
perfect sense.
she's all used to him just sitting there for a while anyway. So I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
take
so she
advantage.
already, yeah.
I'm gonna take advantage of that and not do too much. But yeah, it's it's really like you should have saw when she first saw him. She like started crying. And she was like, "What is he doing here?"
Did he forget?
Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing. Last year when I put him up, I like put him inside of one of our stockings and I just shoved him in all the Christmas stuff.
Oh, like
So
just
he
trying to
was
hide him.
yeah, so he was taking out the Christmas stuff and he was like, "What is in this stocking?" And Mason was right here. So he put his hand in it and just instantly pulled him out. And I was like, "Really, bro?"
Oh.
Husbands be having one job. They be having one job. But yeah, I was able to lie very quickly and to make up for it. So she's been cool.
It sounds like it was planned though. Like him being
What
like,
you
"Oh, what is in here?" And
No, it wasn't.
but to
Too
her,
bad. But it to her,
6-year-old
yeah.
mind.
There we go. Exactly. Exactly. It worked out. It worked out. And I'm so happy that Charlie, our cat, he clearly remembers our tree from last year because I was worried. I was like, okay, because he didn't really mess with it too much last year when we first
Mm-hmm.
got him. But I was like, it's been a whole year. Like, did he forget about it? Is he gonna be? I didn't see people cat climbing in their tree and doing all type of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So I was concerned, but no, he totally remembers it, and he just been laying under it like he a present. So
My presence is a present.
literally, that is his vibe. He is the best
At
cat.
least
He
he laying
really is.
under it and not like knocking stuff off of the tree and all
Girl, I
that.
was so worried. I was so worried. But then we also like we didn't put any ornaments like too low that were like hanging like
Yeah.
from the bottom. So that also has helped him like not pay no attention. He don't really care about it. Like I said, he just like laying under it. So but
That's
yeah.
cool. It worked out.
It worked out. It worked out. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for listening to our episode this week. And shout out to the Patreon crew for joining us
Yes,
and
always fun.
hanging out. Yeah.
Yay. Full
It's been
gear
good.
into the holiday spirit
Mm-hmm.
and into the new year. Y'all be safe out there. Happy Thanksgiving for those of y'all who celebrate and buy some stuff.
Yes. Happy Black Friday for those
Mm-hmm.
who celebrate. May the odds be ever in your favor. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a nice comment. And we'll
We
talk
need
to y'all
those.
soon. Right, we'll talk to y'all in December.
Bye, y'all.